It's good to be back sight reading after the whole Brahms incident, that's for sure. Now it's me, my piano, and a near endless supply of random sheet music, the way things were meant to be. And to make matters even better, while I've been doing some quality sight reading, my son's been doing some quality Lego building. And through carefully observing the Lego journey he's been on, I think I've discovered the secret to sight reading. It's amazing how life does that sometimes. First, it gives you a kid who greatly reduces your practice time, which makes you worse at sight reading. Then that kid goes on and reveals to you the secret to sight reading, potentially saving you years of inefficient practice time. But it wasn't quick and easy, not at all. My son's Lego journey actually began like most people's sight reading journey, absolutely terribly. I had high hopes for the little guy. After all, I'm an engineer, so he has engineering blood flowing through his veins, or cylindrical tubular biomatter, as I like to call them. But he was hopeless. He couldn't follow the simple instruction booklets at all. I don't know what they teach kids at childcare these days, but he has no foundation in the fundamentals of engineering. And life with a 4-year-old, Lego-wielding non-engineer can be really frustrating. Sometimes I'd be doing something important, like eating chips in front of the TV, and he'd call out because he was stuck. So I'd have to put the chips aside, stand up, and walk for maybe 10 or 15 steps. And after all of that, I'd see what he had and what the booklet showed were very different, because he must have missed some steps or done them incorrectly. So I'd tell him, take your time and make sure you do each step correctly before moving to the next one. But sure enough, the same thing kept happening. Other times he'd call out because he couldn't find a piece, so I'd have to put the chips aside, stand up and walk for maybe 10 or 15 steps, and after all of that, I'd see the missing piece instantly. So I'd tell him, take your time and sort through each piece, or group them into colours, and eventually you'll find what you're looking for. But sure enough, the same thing kept happening. This went on for quite a while, but luckily my wife would take over whenever I was showing signs of mental instability, and she would also repeat the same message: take your time, be sure of what you're doing, and you'll get there. And slowly but surely, he started improving. We'd leave him for a while, come back and see that he'd built a man with green pants, or an ATM machine, or a car with lips on the front. And from there the improvements kept happening. And look at what he can do now. He's 6 and he's building projects with hundreds of pieces, almost all by himself. And it makes him so happy, and it keeps him relatively quiet for extended periods of time, which makes me so happy. And I think what we've been telling him, repeating over and over again, it might just be the secret to sight reading too. Take your time and be sure of what you're doing. This means setting the metronome slow enough so that you can be sure you're playing at least most of the piece correctly. And be prepared to spend years at it. This means spending years at it. So there you go. I hope that helps you on your sight reading journey. If you can do me a favour, please don't tell any kids about this secret, because kids deserve to learn piano inefficiently. I mean, who do they think they are, always making us put our chips aside, stand up and walk for no reason?